Live from inside Porsche, Colorado Springs, it's the First Dibs podcast with our hosts, John Deisty and Justin Underwood. Buckle up and let's go for a ride.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow.
Remind me to switch that button for fart noises.
Keep going. Keep going. Yeah,
That's good.
The people love it.
I appreciate everybody for being here in front of our live audience. So welcome back for the First Dibs podcast from inside Porsche, Colorado Springs. I'm Justin. That's John. I have no idea who's on camera right now, so
it's all of us.
All of us.
Thanks for leaving my cord short. And today, joined with Lewis. Welcome back, Lewis Deisty and Brendan Garst. Thank you so much, guys, for coming on.
Thank you.
Lewis, it's been a long time since we've seen you here.
Since June.
Did you notice the voice change? So does everybody know that Lewis does our intro?
Did once our intro. That's not freshly recorded every week. Although maybe it will be.
Anyway, Lewis, I'm happy to have you here. I haven't seen you in a while. You've grown tremendously.
Yep.
Both in size and knowledge. And I'm just going to shut up and I'm just going to let everyone else talk.
All right. Business.
Yeah, sure. We got some super cool cars. We got I don't know what year it is. I think it's a 2022 Audi RS6. Nardo gray with cognac interior. Just a gorgeous car. It's a performance.
That's a good color combo.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Mm-hmm. Just today, we got a Subaru Ascent. It's a 2025, I think, with 15,000 miles. It's a dark blue metallic with a black interior. That's actually that's a really cool, fun car.
Has the same engine as my WRX.
Oh, cool. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ish.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And what else came in? It's been. Today's Friday. Finally.
Do you ever eat a lot of cheese?
Yes.
I
like cheese.
First you have a pizza with cheese on it.
Yeah. Well, okay, sure.
And then you put some Parmesan cheese.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Excuse me, on top of that pizza.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then maybe you have a caprese salad.
I do the salad before the pizza, but yes.
Yeah, but with the burrata.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then, then when you're done with dinner, maybe you have some Jarlsberg.
Ooh.
Or cheesecake.
Ooh. Or a cheesecake.
I can't relate. I don't like cheese.
No, Lewis does not like cheese except on pizza.
Do you like Malden salt?
Yes. He also doesn't like tomatoes.
Oh, wow.
Which
That's
are
a
also
weird
on
one.
pizza.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But he likes pizza.
That's cool.
Yeah, we're good with it. But, then you've had all of that cheese and you think, gosh, I could use a little more. Mm-hmm. And maybe there's a little bit of leftover blue cheese in the fridge from having some steaks a few nights ago.
Yeah.
Or having a spinach salad or something like that.
Yeah.
So you eat all of that blue cheese.
Mm-hmm.
And then you think, gosh, I'm still hungry. I'm going to microwave a couple of those White Castle cheeseburgers that I had. And you eat those.
What does your kitchen smell like?
And then you wake up the next day and you think, oh my God, I have to shit.
I was wondering where that was headed.
But you can't. And you're sitting there and the sweat is coming down and it has to happen, but it can't. And you're like, dang it, cheese. I loved you so much. Why? What are you doing to me here? Mm-hmm. And maybe you had fondue the night before and you forgot to chase it down with some Kirsch.
Okay.
And and you're just oh, my belly. and just nothing's happening. And then it's 3 days later and you're still sitting there and you're I swear to God, this is going to happen.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And you don't know what's going on down there.
Okay.
And you're glad there's not a camera in your toilet.
I think I'm always glad there's not a camera in my toilet.
That's probably true.
Think of the savings on toilet paper, though. You got to think about the dollars and cents of it.
That's true. But then finally, it happens.
This magic moment.
That's exactly it.
You're the producer. Where's the music?
I feel like right now is that moment where the car industry is popping a squat and it has that full bead of sweat
Cheese
and
plug.
it's working so hard and it's got like all of this ripe delivery waiting to happen.
Like veins.
Oh yeah, and it's just gonna go, but it just needs that last little push to make it happen.
So espresso. Here we go.
Yes, I think
What is the Metamucil of the car industry? Or like the X-Lax?
I think it's spring.
Okay.
Yeah, springtime.
It is time to get your cool cars out.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
And if you don't have one, time to buy one.
It is. It is time to do that.
Who's going to Fuel Fed on Sunday?
You didn't let me finish my story.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
That was just the
That
lead
That
up.
was the lineup.
We were talking about business.
It'll come later.
We were talking about doing the business,
Oh, okay.
right?
Working business.
Oh, we got a sweet M2.
There we go.
Yeah.
See, it's loosening up. You had one of those little rabbit turds just came out. See,
The M2 is pretty awesome, man. 2,000 miles. It's I don't remember the name of the color, but it's like a matte blue finish.
frozen Portimao blue.
Okay. No, it's super cool. Manual transmission.
That car is. If you're in the market for an M2, that's the one.
That is the one.
It's the new generation, which is the prettier. It's the better looking one. I know people think that's wrong, but it is better.
Highly spec, no sunroof.
Yeah. Bucket seats, performance suspension,
Yes.
manual,
Yeah.
all the things.
Big fat steering wheel.
Oh yeah, you need that.
Don't all M2s have the big fat steering wheel?
Maybe. This one's
Probably. This one's extra fat.
It is extra fat.
It is an extra fatty. But that's my point. Like things are starting to move,
Oh,
and
yeah. No,
and
it's-
we're about to have the moment where the system flushes out, and we get all kinds of crazy stuff because people are finally ready to buy the stuff we got.
well, we already have crazy stuff.
Well, I know, but
we get more.
my point is we've had these for a minute, so we don't have new business to talk about.
Well, we haven't had the M2 for a minute. We've had it for 2 days.
That's the little rabbit turd I was talking about.
John, I have to applaud your objection handling.
Yeah.
Like Justin's tried to change the subject like 4 times.
We've had
You're
the RS
still on the analogy.
We've had the RS6 since Wednesday.
Well, good.
The M2 since Tuesday.
Yep.
The Ascent since today, this morning.
Yep.
What else?
That's it. That's my point.
So those are the rabbit.
Those are the little.
Those are the rabbits.
Do you hear them go bloop? Bloop. And you're like, oh, I thought I was gonna be the one.
Yeah.
I was gonna get it all out.
Yep. And you go to clean up, and there's nothing there.
Yeah. Exactly. Like I knew that was leftover. Somebody just didn't flush. But we're coming up to
Oh man.
when everything just goes whoosh. And it's big and it's fun and you're like, oh, I feel so much better now.
I've got super fresh inventory, a 2026 Panamera GTS.
That is a great car.
It's a hot car.
Yep.
White, black interior, really nice build. I mean, like that's a car. That's an amazing car. It's got all of like 300 miles on it.
So fuel fed?
So do you
Are
know
you
what?
going to fuel fed?
This is a
fuel fed.
This is a very popped up, like very impromptu fuel fed event. It's not one of their official events because it's just too nice outside to not gather up, right? So it's not on their calendar. It was Mike Burrows sent it out on an email, and I think on his Instagram page. But this Sunday up in Boulder at the 8th and Pearl Streets, if you will. So you have to park legally. They're not closing the roads, so get there early, right? I have to think that it's going to be a really, really big turnout. And you know what? I'm going to do my damnedest to take the 1511 914.
Ooh. Mm-hmm.
Because, ladies and gentlemen, it's back. Like, it's back here at the dealership for 2-3 weeks, something like that. We can talk about Ben's visit from 1511. But, no, I really am trying to make it work to take the 1511 914 to Fuel Fed in Boulder this weekend.
That's a good plan. Mm-hmm. What you should do is come down and pick up Lewis and bring him with you.
That would be No.
Very nice. It'd be very considerate.
However, Randy's planning on going, right? And so Randy could pick Lewis up.
Okay.
And Randy could bring Lewis to me.
Yep.
And then you hop in the 1511 and we'll go.
Do you ever have a relay race with your child?
I think probably actually.
Yeah. Well, in the 1511, we are definitely the last leg of the race. We are the fastest ones for sure.
These camera angles are awful.
You're sorry. I'm not gonna say you're welcome. I'll say sorry.
Yeah. Well,
What do you need it to face more? I can fix
no,
it.
it's,
No,
it's okay.
no,
You're good.
it's okay.
We have questions, but I don't want to get to questions yet.
Okay, so we did a little bit. Should we talk about the 1511 visit this week?
Yeah.
I don't see why not.
Yeah, you
so, okay, the 1511 914. If you're not aware of the car, we had an event for it not that long ago. But it's a company, it's a rally car company out of the UK. During the COVID time period, decided we need to keep our employees going. And there was kind of this harebrained idea. We're going to take 914s and like singerize them. And they've done that. Carbon body panels. So anyway, long story short, it's a 4-liter, 400 horsepower, 2,100 pound 914 is what this car is. So it's a very wide car.
So the original Singers, the classic was 4-liter, 400 horsepower.
Well, the first ones were
with
3.8
3.8s.
liters. Yeah.
Okay, but the one people remember was 400 horsepower or 390. 390 from a
390.
4-liter, 2,300 pounds.
Right.
So you're less.
No, they were heavier. I remember Dawn's, our speed
Yeah.
yellow car, was the lightest one that they had produced because it was 2,700 pounds since they put the ceramic discs on it.
Wow, that's a big difference.
So I need to forward it to you. So one of our clients that came in to check out the 1511 this week, Kurt, he sent me a screenshot. So he found some information online that somebody did all of the math, right? The power to weight ratio math. And they say that, what model of Porsche car it is. And then there's the 1511 914. My phone's a camera. I'll skip anyway, the 1511 914, even out of the 992 Turbo S, maybe 991 Turbo S, is the most power to weight ratio car that there is, as far as like a Porsche lineup goes.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's pretty bonkers.
it's pretty insane.
That include like GT2s?
I can't remember. I'd look on my phone, but that would.
It's probably about equivalent to that. So if you're 400 to 2,000, that's 20.
right.
And GT2 is 700 to 3,300.
Yeah, they're kind of heavy. Yeah, 3,400 pounds.
Yeah, so it's close.
Yeah. I mean, it's not the fastest 0 to 60 time. That's Turbo S.
No, but I mean, the
Type
car is
turbo.
also tiny, too. You've got
Correct.
a tiny wheelbase. Mm-hmm. Like, the thing's almost a square, isn't it? Because they've widened it as well.
Yeah. And something else that we learned during this last trip with Ben, I never would have believed this. So the 914 tub chassis assembly, when you put it on, let's say like a frame analysis machine and do all the measurements, like from, points, like measurable points on the car, and then you take a 987, so 2006 to 2012 Cayman, and you lay that over top of the 914 measurements, there's only 5 millimeters of difference.
Wow.
To where like the suspension mounts.
Everything. So from 1971, right, mid-engine 914 to a 2006 to 2012 Cayman, 5 millimeters changed.
No wonder I don't fit in either of them. I changed more than that.
I never would have. I mean, if it wasn't Ben from 1511 that was telling us this, I wouldn't believe you. Like, no,
Yeah.
that's not possible. And so he said, putting the 987, right, engine, transmission, that kind of stuff in the 914 chassis was way too easy, right, to make all that stuff fit. That's where it was
we copied somebody's homework.
not believable. Now, granted, I mean, I learned so much, right? And I learned a lot about Ben. I learned a lot about the company, the 1511 company over in the UK, and some of their heritage, where they come from. And I'm a total believer. I'm a fan. I'm a bigger fan today than I was when they were here the first time. I liked it the first time, but I didn't get to know the brand and the people.
Yeah.
Right.
The story and kind of all the pathos behind it.
Yeah, and now I know more about the car because I spent more one-on-one time, that kind of stuff. I'm in.
Lewis, what do the young people think of a 914?
I mean, I like the 914, but I don't know what other young people. I don't speak to many young people who like cars.
You are the voice of your generation.
That's right.
So just be definitive about it.
I like the box. I like retro boxes.
Okay.
I think. So biased there because I like the boxes.
It always used to be kind of the Porsche for the nerd.
Sure.
In kind of what I saw of it.
Yeah, I think that's real. Like 944s.
Yeah.
It's a 50-50 weight balance. It handles better than your 911 does.
Yeah.
They were going to replace the 911 with this.
Yeah, exactly.
The 928.
My bad.
Yeah, the 928 is not a sports car, though.
Similar.
That's a car for grandpas.
Speaking of 928s, did anyone see the 928 GTS on Bring a Trailer sell for
$200 million?
It was like $227,000.
Yeah. That makes me... I have been shell-shocked by some prices lately at just what things are worth. Acid green 991 wing car.
GT3, he means.
GT3, yeah. 300 and something thousand dollars.
That's what it's listed at.
Yeah, I know,
yes.
but
I mean that means it's in the ballpark.
yeah,
right?
I mean, I just wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when I couldn't afford it was $160,000.
Yeah. Well, 97 Carrera S Aero Kit car. Also on Bring a Trailer. I mean, not like super low miles or anything. What that went for three something? Like $308,000, is that right?
993 Aero Kit.
993 Carrera S, so wide body rear-wheel drive Aero Kit car. But again, like
went for Turbo S money. What, like turbo. a few years ago, Turbo S money.
Yeah, for today's turbo money, for sure. Like what?
We're getting back to COVID.
Why don't we take why don't we take our own advice?
Yeah. So, fun fact. Some of this stems from a visit that I had from a small world, like random guy today. I've been with Porsche for long enough now. I actually did warranty work on 993s.
That's impressive. So what failed?
In one instance that I can remember, it was the horn contact plate. So behind the airbag of a 993 is like kind of a square-ish metal plate. And so when you push on, the corners of the airbag, you make contact with the plate
to complete the circuit.
Make the horn come on. Anyway, it warped, right? Which actually wasn't super uncommon, but anyway, that little plate warped. So you'd be driving around steering and right? Anyway, it's easy fix, right? Not a big deal. But yeah, under warranty. That's wild.
That is wild. 2002?
No, so that specific car with the horn plate was a 98.
No, but it would have been about 2002, 2001?
2001.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wild. That's a long time, right? So to see, and I mean, so to be around long enough to see 993s where, I mean, it wasn't brand new when I started, right? But it was new enough.
Yeah, it was a car you were working on for the brand, right?
And they were a depreciating car. Okay?
They never got that cheap, though.
Carrera S?
Any 993.
No, they did. Absolutely, they did. You could have purchased, there was a lot of 993s out there you could have purchased in the $30,000 range.
Really?
So half price.
Of what they were new.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only 993s that were $100,000 were turbos.
Yep.
And turbo S's were more. But a 993 turbo was like right at $100,000. And that was crazy. That was crazy money. And then in 2001, 996 turbos were 110. You know,
Yep.
I mean, as a new car, right? As a brand new car. That's what we sell them for now.
996s, not new Turbo S's.
No,
Yeah.
no. Isn't
Yeah,
that
but I mean,
crazy?
at the time, no one would have called that. Everyone was giving it all the hate. You know,
Yeah.
the running eggs. Ew.
Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yuck.
Yeah. Yeah. Nuts. Just nuts. It's, and being there, right, when it was new, and then being through the whole depreciation, you know, that kind of stuff, and seeing it where it is now, like, oh my God, it's unbelievable. It's just absolutely unbelievable.
All right. So we've been talking about wanting to do like market track, where we make some predictions on the next few years,
Yeah.
and we can circle back to them. This is just us introducing it. We don't need to actually make the full-on prediction. But what do you think outpaces the appreciation of a 993 today?
Lewis?
What's too cheap?
Boxsters.
True.
I don't think they'll get that high, but I think they'll have a pretty steep incline of appreciation in the near future.
Okay. Yeah.
Good point. Because you can get a nice one for 20 grand.
I mean, I don't know how high they'll get, but I know
No,
higher.
it's not the dollar. It's not the dollar amount. It's you're on the I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, a Boxster could be 40 grand before Carrera S sells for 400,000.
Yeah, so it's doubling. Yeah, doubling value. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay. I like
Brendan?
that. I like that.
How about first and second gen Dodge Vipers? I think those are getting slept
Do you know
on.
what our podcast is about? Hold on.
I do.
Let me finish this and I'm going to throw it at you.
Hang on. Do you want to continue your lecture, or do you just want to drink the alcohol?
Probably that.
Okay. Hear me out.
So Vipers, okay. All right, I'm ready. First gen
So,
Vipers.
hand-built factory car.
Because you own
RT10s or GTSs?
Both. I'm really hoping for RT10
because you
myself.
own one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a little bit of self-interest. here.
Side pipes?
Side pipes.
Yep.
No
Yellow
door
wheels?
handles. Yellow wheels.
Yellow wheels would be good. That would be a hit.
But I mean, where else do you get a hand-built V10 sports car with racing suspension?
It was supposed to be a truck.
It became a truck.
It did become
And
a
it was
truck.
also supposed to be a Lamborghini.
Really?
I think only like the oil pan.
I did not know the Lamborghini part.
There was some Lamborghini crossbreeding, but not as much as generally gets thrown around. But
Interesting.
I mean, why should you be able to buy a hand-built V10 sports car, lightweight, with 400 horsepower for 25 grand?
That's pretty insane.
25?
Yeah.
You can get an RT10 for 25 grand. Like, and yes, it's the Miata's bigger brother, and yes, it kind of carries some connotations because you're driving a car from Dodge, home of the 3-beer lunch.
I love it. Yeah.
3 beer lunch, and you have to re-sleeve the cylinders every 10,000 miles.
That hasn't happened to me yet. And the best part, there's less of them every day. They're so easy to wreck.
Jumping medians,
I mean,
people doing burnouts.
people doing
Yeah.
burnouts.
All right. A 96 GTS, blue with white stripes. I agree. I
a
think
hot
that's
car.
it's probably $120,000 car today.
Probably
Really?
like 70.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, it's not. I don't think
I
it's
want a
$100,000
nice
car.
one.
I still don't think it's
70.
100 grand.
Really?
You can
Yeah.
get a bad one for 50.
Well, yeah, no,
Maybe.
I
Maybe we should
think
do that.
I think that car is slept on. I know it's not on brand. Sorry, everybody.
That's okay. But it has squeaks and rattles.
You can bring us back on brand now. What would you have?
Appreciating asset in the 911 world. High end of the spectrum, I'm all in on the Spider RS.
that's not.
It's such a good car.
Did I say 911? Does
Yeah,
that have to be
you said
911?
911.
Oh, sorry. Well, a 911.
I colored outside the lines. You should
yeah,
too.
it doesn't have to be a 911. It's no, I like Lewis with the Boxster.
Yeah. Yeah, we're kind of opposite ends of the spectrum on that. He has the cheap one. I have the expensive one.
And so therefore, Lewis has the advantage because
He does.
he's got more room.
Yeah,
to grow.
he does. I still take mine. I think a Spider RS in the next 5 years is worth $500,000.
Wow. Okay.
That's bold.
Yep.
Yeah, I could see it. I mean, yes, I could see that.
And for 911s, I'm going to buy into the G series cars. The early ones, 74, 5, 6, 7. The magnesium case.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yep. I'm going to buy into those
Okay.
because they're still 911s. They're great.
They are
cheap.
They are all 911. So I'm gonna stick with the 911 SC.
Yeah.
I still think that car has not hit its potential.
Yep.
And I'm
Timing wise, you're doing good.
now part of it is I feel like I have a little bit of an upper hand advantage because I mean I talk to more people than than anybody. John talks to a lot of people. I talk to more people. You talk to your friends.
Yeah.
And you read and all that kind of stuff. So, and because of that, like just because of some of the conversations I've had over the last, call it year, I think the SC is not really come into stride yet. Like it's seen some gain. So like a really nice 911 SC, you will spend today like $50,000 to $70,000 for a really nice one, driver car, right? Not museum quality, but it's a very nice car.
But I mean, that puts them at doubling from where they were when I was in college. I remember you used to be able to get a really good one for 25.
Yep. And when was that?
2008.
Okay, so we've come 8 years.
Yeah.
Right.
8
My
years?
math is wrong.
We're gonna have to check the math on that one, Bill.
No, I'm doing math
Last
wrong,
time
yeah.
I checked, I am not 3.
We've come some number of years from that.
I heard 8.
Yeah.
We've come more years than I'm comfortable with being away
Yeah.
from college at this
So,
point. How about that?
No, I think no, seriously, I think it won't be that long that you cannot touch a drivable like clean SC for less than $120,000.
And I mean, that's the cheapest entry point to like an 80s-ish, 70s-ish driving experience, like old-bodied Porsche.
More people are discovering them, and more companies are using them up. Like the Keen Project only uses SCs, right, for the Keen Project. What's the guys in the UK that are building like the Singer version, but they're using SCs? I can't think of their name. Anyway, no, it's being discovered, and as far as a bulletproof car, I mean, I've known that for a long time. But
What would you rather have, a 78 SC or a 70 S?
78 SC.
We're going to disagree there.
That's cool.
Yep. Because you could probably right now have 2 of those for one.
Yep. I will.
And you think that gap is going to narrow.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Or would you rather have a 78 SC or 2 Dodge Viper RT?
A 78.
When you crash the first one, you'll have another one.
You can wear them like roller skates.
Right.
But what
Yeah.
about Boxsters? I mean,
So, so to your point, right?
Yeah.
That's where Lewis has the upper advantage. Is Boxsters have more room to grow.
Yep.
And they will. I believe that they will. We talked to Randy, our sales guy. I mean, he purchased a Boxster. I don't remember what he paid for it, but here,
20 grand.
I don't know. Did he? I don't know.
It was about that.
Anyway, Randy loves that car. He drives it almost every day, right? He takes it on all the tours and all that kind of stuff. And the more that people come to realize that when you have your foot to the floor all the time, right, in the car, that's more fun.
Yep.
It just is. Even in your 70 911S, you can't drive that way. you'll be going too fast. It's a lightweight car, right? It makes a lot of power. And granted, you can go wide open throttle a lot of the time, but not all the time. And so the expression, I say it's more fun to drive uphill. A 2000 Boxster, you're driving uphill
all the time.
All the time.
Yes.
and that's more fun.
What I like to do is just set a couple clicks on my e-brake.
Right.
Then you get all the smells, like you've been braking really hard.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, exactly. And the car's a little slower, and it's like, wow, I'm really going, really doing it.
I hear asbestos is good for you.
Yeah,
actually.
exactly. All right, good round. What GT car would you choose as the greatest of all time?
Carrera GT. Duh. I mean, if you're going to ask me.
Was that Preuninger?
No, I think that was before.
Then I don't think that counts as a GT car.
It
has literally GT in the name.
It is a GT car. That is as GT as
So
it
does
gets.
a GTS. It's not
No.
a GT
No,
car.
GTS is one nomenclature.
Uh-huh.
One single nomen. Carrera GT is two separate. GT is its own thing.
Based on the way you just answered that, I'm looking forward to having my own answer for this question.
Yeah, exactly.
Carrera Gran Turismo.
Okay.
Not Gran Touring. Gran Turismo. Mm-hmm. And then you have Gran Turismo Sport. One word. In German, it's one word.
What GT car? Greatest of all time.
Turbo GT.
Oh, wow.
Look at that.
That's pretty good.
Throwing it in your face.
That's pretty good.
Right there.
Yeah.
Which generation? Would you like a 23 or a 25?
Ooh, that's a good one. I'm going to go with the 25.
Okay, I would agree. Take the new one.
This would be the Taycan Turbo GT.
I was thinking Cayenne.
I was thinking Cayenne.
Oh,
But Taycan, that's an interesting argument. We'll take your vote. Okay.
that's not my vote. That doesn't count.
I mean, that's not my vote either, but thought it needed to be said.
I think that's a way to throw it in Justin's face. Because
You're all wrong.
that also counts.
You're all wrong.
Yeah, probably.
That's a great question. You could debate that for days.
Well, that's what we're doing. We have 26 minutes left. And thank God somebody had something intelligent to ask us.
right.
I'm going to throw out the Audi Coupe GT. It's got some Porsche part numbers on it.
Oh, that's cool.
It's also got GT in the name. They took the Quattro and they made it into a front-wheel drive car, which is what you want. They took the turbo off. They took away the all-wheel drive.
Well,
They took away the box flares.
that's kind of what GT stuff does.
Yeah.
Call it a Quattro.
It saves some weight.
Well, it's a Nitro now.
It's a Nitro.
So you have the family car version of the
Okay.
Quattro, which is, but it's in the family,
That's pretty good. I like that.
and it has GT in the name, which I think we've established is the most important part of the question.
That's where it lands.
Yeah.
And you can get one for like $1,000.
Yeah. Now, I would throw out there, okay, let's take the Carrera GT out of the picture. Doesn't qualify. Okay.
GT2?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Okay.
Because watching this little video up here just reminded me. The GT3 RS 4-liter.
The 4-liter.
Yeah.
Yeah. The GTS or a GT3 4.0. The 2011. Yeah.
I think you're right.
My buddy Chance and I, we had the fortunate ability to put a few hundred miles on one of those cars. So I've and some clients here, right, with them that said like, you should go for the first drive with me, that kind of stuff. And anyway, super special. So if I had to take the Carrera GT off the table, it would be a 4-liter GT3 RS.
Are you letting him keep his Touareg?
What?
Or, sorry, his Cayenne.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
If he wants to swap, he could.
Yeah.
I want GT2.
Cayenne Turbo GT is a wicked impressive car. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
I would actually think that's going back to the earlier question. One of the ones that might be one to watch for appreciation is the first-gen Cayenne.
You are wrong.
All right. You really know how to make a fella feel good.
There's some room there. I would say that yes, on the Cayenne Turbo S.
What about all these people doing these really awesome, like Trans-Siberia builds? And
Well, those are replicas.
they're
right?
replicas, but you're seeing all kinds of interest in the platform,
Yeah.
though.
Now, technically,
By people that can't buy something better.
so technically, part of
Ouch.
I'm one of them.
part of the like quote unquote first generation of Cayenne would be it's called the E1 Cayenne. Mm-hmm. The E1 Cayenne also incorporates the 2008 Cayenne GTS. Mm-hmm. You could get that with a manual transmission.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty wicked.
I think that'd be really a fun thing to have.
A carmine red.
Yep. I think they called it GTS Red.
You're right. They did. Yeah, GTS red, Cayenne GTS, black Alcantara interior with a manual transmission. That's
pretty choice.
That could have some room for sure.
Would we lump the 911R into the GT cars if I had
Absolutely.
to answer this seriously? Because I think a first gen 911R would be a wicked thing.
Yeah, you can absolutely roll that in.
I can only go based on what I think it would be like, but
How much it sold new for $225.
right.
What do you think it's worth today? With 5,000 miles.
$750.
Sticking at 7 million or 700,001, Bob.
Okay. I think they're in it. I think it's probably a 6 to 7.
With 5,000 miles on it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd go venture closer to 6. But yes. Yeah. No, you're...
Darn it.
So none of us are the closest with that.
No,
We're all
no,
the,
no,
we're
you're
all the
all there.
closest.
You're
We're
all
all in it.
let's face it, it's a rounding
Yeah.
thing at that point.
That's true. It's insignificant.
It's a car. Yeah.
I think what that has going for it, also the 4-liter has going for it is scarcity.
Yes.
You know, as they go to the ST, they made twice as many as they made Rs.
Yeah.
They made almost twice as, they made 50% more Rs than they made 4 liters.
Correct.
Right? It was 600.
604
Yeah.
liters worldwide.
Yep. So as the enthusiasm grows, so does the number. But what that means to me is the value of the earlier cars probably goes up until people get bored of them, right? And that's the question I have is when does the boredom curve hit? Brass era cars, 50s, 60s muscle cars.
So
I don't, or even our 4Cam. I don't know how much excitement there is. I am pumped about that car. I would take that home in a heartbeat.
yeah, no, there's a lot of excitement. Now, one of the best analogies that I've heard, which is actually fairly recent, it's in the last year, is from Joe Brenner, right? Our GM and part owner of the store, is watches. Like everyone here kind of appreciates watches. What do you think is worth more? Is it a Rolex that was built yesterday, or is it a Rolex that was built in the 1950s?
1950s.
That's
Yes.
the one I want.
Yes. There is a fascination with mechanical objects from human beings, right? From us. There's a fascination with mechanical objects, and that's why the vintage stuff is perceived to be more valuable. It's lasted, right? It's been time tested. Watches literally.
Yeah.
Right.
Speaking, right? And
To a point, though, like you can get a Model T for like $4,000 today.
but that's a Model T, right? Like you know,
it's gotten so old it's irrelevant at that point.
yeah, like the
They
car
were,
that
they were also built a lot.
the 4Cam,
Mass
right,
produced.
is the 4Cam is the Rolex, and the Model T is a Timex.
Yeah. I mean, I'd argue that there's a rolling time period for everything. I think it's what was. I honestly think it's what was cool when you were a kid, growing up, and people wanting to go back and get that thing that they liked when they were a kid.
That is a sales strategy.
That is definitely a phenomenon you see in like just the decades of interest that come into vogue in cars. Like when I was buying up all my 80s stuff, no one gave a shit. It was all Tri-5 Chevys and the Wingadingamobiles.
Yeah.
But now 80s is in vogue, right?
So the magic number is 35 to 40. Mm-hmm. That's the age. 35 to 40. But you have to pair the person, with that age group. Because, I mean, if you were 80 years old, a Lamborghini Countach isn't that cool.
I think you could be any age in a Lamborghini Countach.
Right.
It's pretty dope.
But no, Brendan hits a very strong point. 35 to 40 is the magic number because that is a point where there are some people, not everybody, but there are some people that are coming into their career. They're coming into some money, for the first time if they're doing really well. And 35 to 40, they are at an age, right, where it still makes sense to spend some money because they're still going to be working. They can afford things, but they're looking at that car from when they were a kid,
Right.
that everybody wanted. And when you bridge that gap, the 35 to 40-year gap from car to person, it's a hot selling point.
No, it's a wild thing. I mean, it's ways that I've wound up in not so good cars, like hi DeLorean. I'm talking about you. And I kind of missed the train on that one too, because a good DeLorean's worth a lot more money than I sold mine for. But also like the Quattros, like that was a cool car when it came out. Then it turned into an old Audi Volkswagen. Now they're 60 to 80 again because people who wanted them when they were kids are starting to buy them up.
So you're ahead of the curve?
I like to think of myself as a trendsetter. Yeah.
Okay. So
Buy up all the McLarens.
So Brendan is an old soul.
I guess. Yeah. I mean, what would you be buying from the 2000s? Because that's a weird decade to think about as potentially like the next hip thing.
Let's go 00 to 09.
00 to 09.
I mean, Murcielagos are in there, right?
Yeah. Mercies. Mm-hmm.
Those have already gone nuts.
Yeah.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
I totally see room for them to double again.
Yeah.
Because you've also got the points that you guys touched on earlier. Low production is better. Rarity is good.
Yeah.
People love having something other people can't.
It's older than 2000, but I'm thinking, what was the crazy Dodge? Not Dart. It was Stealth. The Dodge Stealth.
Oh, like the Stealth
98.
RT.
Yep, 95 to 98.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It was just
Also, Mitsubishi 3000 GT sister car.
Eagle Talon.
Ooh. The Eclipse with taste.
All-wheel drive.
All-wheel drive.
Turbocharged. Mm-hmm.
That would be the TSI.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Well, I'm Eagle Talon TSI?
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Because that would be your GSX.
X.
Yeah.
And then...
Do you want the wedge one?
Very round wedge.
So that's the car from Fast and Furious, the green Eclipse.
No, I didn't like the Eclipse. But
It's the same
thing.
car.
It's the same
Yeah.
car, right?
The DSM.
Yeah. Something just popped into my brain as we were talking about
What about the DSM before the DSM?
The wedge.
Yeah, I always
Yeah.
kind of regret not having a Starion
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah,
or a
that's-
Chrysler Conquest over
Yep,
here.
those are quality.
When was the third generation RX-8? RX-7.
95,
RX-8.
93, 95.
Okay.
Those are great.
Yeah.
That's the wedge.
No, those
That's
are
the one that looks like a 944 or the round one.
the round
it's
one.
the Viper.
The
It looks
FD.
like a Viper. Yeah,
Yeah.
FD. Yep.
We got to start buying some of these cars.
Yeah,
I know. Those are all too early though, and I think your question is good because, like, was there a gap in performance cars?
Well, because I think of the 2000s as like a great year or a great decade for cars in general. Because by the end of it, you couldn't buy an ugly looking car. Like Suzuki made the Kazashi, and like that was a rad looking car for like $15,000, right?
Mitsubishi VR4? That was 90s.
Like a Galant VR4.
The 3000 GT.
3000.
3000 GT.
Same thing as
VR4.
the Stealth.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
It's
right.
the same car.
So you've got a thing for that.
Yep.
Well, those were wicked cars. They were twin turbocharged, weren't they?
Yeah,
They were,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Transverse V6.
Yeah, they ran hot. They overheated like crazy.
Probably, and they weighed like 3,800 pounds.
They were big, heavy cars. They were fast, but yeah. Mm-hmm.
But like still cool bubble era Japanese stuff.
Did I already say that the Trans Am? It like the 98, like a
A
98
WS6
A WS6
Trans Am. Oh my God, I got to drive one of those.
'Cause they had a
that
30
was a great car.
They had like a 30-year anniversary edition or something like that with blue wheels. It was a white
and
with blue.
the blue turkey on the hood.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good choice. Stephen H has a question and a comment.
You're only allowed one.
No, he gets
No,
both.
you get both,
He
yeah.
gets both. He's saying AMG wagons
Oh yeah.
from the 2000s.
So like the E55 AMG.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I
Well,
think
wait a minute. How early in the 2000s was that?
I think they had the AMGs for the later half of the 2000s.
It was a later half.
Yeah.
Those were badass.
Those were badass.
there was an E55 sedan you could get in 01.
There was.
It was like a 349 horsepower V8.
Wasn't it more than that with like all the torque in the world? There was
All
a
the
top gear
torque,
on that
but
one.
yeah, but it was no horsepower.
Yeah, and those are still really expensive. I saw one on the road the other day and I went and looked it up. They're still like shockingly expensive for being now a 25-year-old Benz.
But the wagons came later.
Wagons, I would
And
agree.
the wagons
I
were
would
like 600 horsepower. They were like ridiculous.
that sounds nice.
They did cool stuff with them. They had
There
ceramic
was-
brakes.
Not the E55, it was the E63 AMG wagon.
Yes. Yeah.
Was that 09? Could you get that? I think that
Maybe.
I feel like that was a little later. but
Because
maybe.
I'm envisioning like a gray car with ceramic brakes and purple seat belts.
Yeah.
Like it would be something like that. Would just be
that
like,
sounds
oh my God.
delightful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like still the world's worst auto transmission.
But who
But
cares?
who cares?
Yeah.
Because it'll roast them, whatever.
I'm gonna floor it. It's gonna,
It's going to go.
and then we're gonna go, and then I'm gonna just slaughter you.
That's awesome. Yeah, good deal.
I think that's a good-
awesome. Stephen H., thank you.
That's a good. And he's saying from our showroom currently, what would Lewis pick?
Ooh. 62 Corvette.
That thing is badass. Look at those tires.
Look at the wheels.
Yep.
No, Lewis, what would from the showroom currently? Well, we took some stuff out. So
So his choices are 57 Carrera 4 cam,
Carrera GS 4 cam.
77 Rothmans.
No, that's off the table.
It's in the showroom.
Don't
It counts.
you dare. You're not allowed to buy that.
2026 Carrera S.
Right.
2002 Boxster
Race car.
race car.
Race car.
That's only 30 grand. Visoc RS.
Yep.
Non-Visoc RS.
Right. GT3 RS, that is.
Heritage Speedster.
Correct.
Non-Heritage Speedster.
Yep. And chalk.
Spider RS.
Yep. That's a 25.
That's the 24.
24.
62 Vet. And then I can't see around the corner.
On the classic floors, a 2011
Race car.
2007.
Oh, the Zwart.
2007 GT3 RS race GT3 Cup race
Yep.
car.
There is a speed yellow GT2 RS.
That's right.
That's
Speed yellow
true.
GT2 RS.
Correct.
And then in the photo booth is an Alex Gray Targa Ford GTS.
24.
And then next to that is a Cayman GT4
Cayman GT4
Club Sport. Yeah. And we took out some.
Drum roll, please.
Yeah.
So you got all the choices in the world except for a 1997 911 dressed up as a
And
959.
apparently a 1511 914 that didn't get pulled back in. But so let's throw that on the table. 1511 914. Anyway.
The Swartz Pike Speed car.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good one.
Yeah.
Because now it's even turbocharged. It's a turbo cup.
GT2 RS is cool, but it's the wrong color.
Ooh.
Fighting words.
Well, John's fired.
Exactly. Fighting words here, but yeah.
Yellow's just not the right color
For you.
for me.
Just not for me.
I get that. I think I like that pick.
The Zwart car?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Like-
Yeah, I like that. Now, granted, I actually want to drive a car, and
I know.
for me, it's a speedster. And truth be known, I'd go for the chalk car. I mean, today, I'd go for the chalk car.
Okay, I do
Chalk
the Heritage.
Speedster.
I'm going for the Heritage.
If I was, if I'm in it for the long game, I'm going Heritage.
Yeah.
If I'm in it for today, I'm going chalk. So.
I think it's got to be the red GT3 RS over here.
That's pretty
I
wicked.
want a red wing car. I don't really care about the Wysock or not. I don't care if it's an RS, but
I like
red
that one
GT3.
because it's all paint, and the only way you know it's a Weissach car is because the wing in the back is painted, the DRS wing.
Right.
Yeah.
Where on the non-Weissach car, that's all still paint except for that piece.
But if I were, I don't have a whole lot of subtlety in my life. Like I would want the hood to be carbon.
Sure. Yeah. I would take the GS, the Carrera, the 4Cam car, but I can't drive that all the time.
Going on the drive with you in it to just get it warmed up, God, it was good.
Awesome.
But you're right. It'd
be a special occasion car.
Yeah.
you just don't want to hurt it.
Right.
Whereas a lot of these other ones, they're like replaceable.
Yeah.
And that's hard to say for a car that's $500,000. But you could buy another one of those.
Yeah.
To buy another 4Cam,
A Concours Edition 4Cam.
yeah, it just I don't know.
So 356A. So 1957. Yeah. Yeah.
The one to have.
like
to me, I want the earliest one with the best motor I can find.
yeah.
And I think that's right there. And maybe I would want an open version.
Ooh, wow.
You know, I don't know if they made cabriolets or if it was just speedsters with that engine.
They made
Top Gun
spiders.
special.
They made
Well,
spiders.
yeah, exactly. But
550 spiders.
anything in that range,
Right.
I don't know what I'd pick. I kind of like the one we have because it's like the Lux version.
Oh, totally.
That's like a GT3 Touring 57.
Right,
It's
right.
got the race engine, but it's the comfortable one. It's got the nice appointments. It doesn't have like weird door cards or you know. I don't know. That car is pretty
I like
great.
that car.
Yeah.
What's your second choice, Lewis? Since we're going into the
Let's go
I
deep.
guess
Brendan's like wishing we had a Dodge Viper in here.
Yeah.
Targa.
the Targa.
Usable. Interesting.
Yeah, the Alex Gray.
Yep.
He kind of went the other direction from you guys. He went with the less usable one first, and then the actual like dailyable missile is the second choice. I like it.
I think that's what's interesting is like, I know what I love, you know what you love, and that doesn't matter for anything
Yeah.
because it's such a personal choice as to what you want and what you think you'd do with it.
Brendan, I think I know what your first choice is.
Well, I had my first choice. Do you want to know what my second choice
Yes,
is? Because
yeah.
I think you do know what it is, and I want that, and I want to drive it to work.
The first choice, that is.
The first choice, if we're just taking things,
the red RS, yeah.
the red RS. But yes, the second choice would be the cosplay 1977 959
Oh,
Rossman's,
man. Yep.
Yeah.
and it's going to work in traffic.
Yep.
And that would be the best day of my life every day until I got to work.
Well, until you had to get in and out of the seats.
Oh, it's
I've
not bad
done
now.
it.
No, it's not
They're
bad.
better seats now. As soon as we get off camera, I'm getting back in it.
All right. Well,
Well,
Shotgun.
you're Marfan syndrome.
I am a Marf man. Yes.
The proportions are just different. I'm wide, you're tall.
It's okay. I sit in the seat. I don't sit on the seat. Like my hips stick in the racing bucket before my butt hits the bottom of the seat.
It's okay. You've been suspended by your pelvis.
I am fully.
It's
yes,
additional suspension.
Absolutely. That'll be great. It'll flex a little bit as we hit the bumps.
Actually, you want to know what kind
it'll-
of flex that car is? Imagine driving that to Pikes Peak. That's the flexing you're going to be doing.
Right. Yeah.
I would do it. Yeah. The only thing that car needs, as far as I can tell, is a fly bridge.
You need to have a cool helmet.
Where you put
Drive it on top.
a roof rack on the top with a seat and a bicycle gear chain down to the steering wheel and some rods for pedals where you can drive it from the roof.
Don't give him any ideas, please. Because he will make that happen.
Yeah. Well,
No matter how long it takes.
less time than my Volvo.
Right.
Speaking of,
We got to get that to Parker.
did we get the Volvo running?
Currently, I have a candle burning under the gas tank.
All right.
Actually,
And I
interesting.
keep loosening the
fuel line?
drain plug just by like an eighth of a turn, one click on a high end ratcheting.
So is this an insurance related cleansing ritual or?
It might solve a lot of problems.
Man. I will stop over at your house sometime. We'll take
Okay, there you go. Kick it for me. That'll be fine.
yeah, we got to get the Volvo to Parker, and then I'd enjoy tinkering with it.
There you go. It's all yours. I'll
Going.
sign the title over.
You don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Project car, bring a trailer. Sells for $80,000. Thanks, John.
Yeah.
Or Lauren, whoever.
Yeah. Whatever. Yeah. That'd be
Anyway,
good.
any other questions or comments we should get
No.
to?
Nothing.
right.
Nothing new.
Okay. Okay. Well, I said I was going to shut up at the very beginning of the show. I did not.
Let's go back to 2000 sports cars for a minute.
I'm down.
For literally 3.5 minutes. Yeah.
Acura NSXs.
Heck yeah.
Like early 2000s.
Yeah, that's an
NSXs.
01. I think you can get. I think you can get an 01.
Remember that period of time for like 15 years where they kept teasing it was coming back and coming back, and like the NSX spied testing never existed.
Yeah.
yeah.
S2000s.
yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a
Those
good one.
those are great cars.
I
May
like
have
the
already-
RX-8. I used to think that it was dumb, but now I have. Now that we've made all our jokes about it, I like it. It's
didn't come out
my one
until-
dumb car.
Like 2008-ish.
Yeah, that's
But he's right. That fits, and that's
Earlier than that, I think they were out in like 04.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
They were out when I graduated high school.
okay. So that brings in the 350Zs.
It does.
Yeah, right. Yeah, those were good cars.
what's that boxy? What's the boxy one? It's ZX. No.
The 300Z.
Yeah. What year is that?
That'd be early 90s.
Those are
Okay.
90s. The twin turbos.
That's still a
That's what I
fantastic
assumed.
car.
Yep.
One of the best commercials for the Super Bowl ever.
Fully the best.
Yes, when Girl You Really Got Me Now came
Yes.
out in the RC, like Dinosaur Man was driving that around the toy box.
Yep. That was
Holy
really good.
shit, best commercial ever.
100%. Nissan has missed that. If they could get back to that,
If they could get back to that,
they could compete with Lexus.
they could sell so many Rogues.
No, they need to have good cars and then do good commercials. That was the combo.
400Z isn't a bad car.
No, I agree.
They biffed how they launched that so hard though.
Yeah, they're
And
better
aren't they
ways
like
to launch it.
$70,000?
Yes,
They are.
So-
and then there's the Nismo for 90.
Well, they're down now. They're more like 50, which is still a lot.
What's the
For a
Nismo
new one,
going
though?
for?
The Nismo's about 70. A new 400Z is like 45, 50.
All right. That sounds like value. 400 horsepower.
More than a
Two
Golf
seats.
R, more than an STI. I don't know.
They don't make STIs anymore.
That's true.
That's upsetting.
We sold one today.
We did.
Wing car.
Man, great car.
STRs are. Wait, and
Only had less than 9,000 miles on it. 2020.
Well,
That's a lot. That's a lot of dead air.
Pour one out for Subaru, gang.
Full titanium exhaust.
All right, so we've got Japan covered.
Okay.
Germany in the 2000s.
When was the V10 M5?
I was going to say the V10 M5 M6 if you can find a
Yep.
running one.
That's pretty good.
That's a great choice.
That's pretty good.
They sound like
E60.
diesels when they idle, though.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because you're supposed to rev them to 8.
Uh-huh.
Yep, that's a good choice. Also, the E46s are great cars. I would go also the V8 M5 and the Z8.
I liked the 540i actually. 540.
Those are
The
great.
540i was kind of like the poor man's M5.
That was a cool car.
That was
Manual
a sleeper,
transmission.
yeah.
I would do 740.
Ooh.
The 7 series.
Transporter era. Transporter
Yes,
1.
those
Yeah,
were- and the
The early ones.
yes,
Yeah, they were good cars.
God, those are cool.
It's never going to appreciate, but I got to show some love to the Phaeton.
Yes,
Fate. Oh,
That-
yeah, well,
Dr. PX
Yeah, yeah.
Insanity.
Yeah.
That's a
that
good
was
point.
a cool car.
R32s.
R32s.
That's half love.
Yeah. Good night, everybody.
Well, for the First Tips podcast.
Wait, we got to do America. We didn't give America any love there.
American cars from
What's the Dodge wagon? The Magnum?
yeah.
The Magnum.
Oh yeah, the Magnum. Mm-hmm. Yep.
But they never put any cool engine options on those,
I
though.
thought they
It had the Hemi.
Did it have the
they
Hemi?
did.
Yeah, you could get a Hemi in that.
Albert County or whatever it is. Yeah, that's their county sheriff drives a Magnum.
That's excellent.
CTSV
Yeah.
Yeah.
wagon,
Yeah.
sedan,
Yep,
coupe.
yep.
How about the Cobalt SS?
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, polarizing choice, right?
Yep.
But like
Yeah.
any autocross or anything, those things just mob.
And they're kind of like the end of the Beretta era.
Ooh, the Berettas. Yeah.
Berettas were earlier, but
The Colorado.
Yep.
yes, Ryan.
Ryan.
Yeah, Beretta. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But that's what that evolved into, I think, right?
Yep. You've got the Mini coming back. Well, that's not American. Well, sort of American.
Close enough.
Yeah.
We
The
can
Dodge
take credit.
Neon SRT4.
Yeah.
Dressed
Already-
up as a Mini Cooper.
We've already talked about the Dodge Stealth.
Yep.
This is a surprisingly Dodge heavy show.
I think there are some options.
Yeah.
In that range. Did Ford make anything cool? The Probe was too early.
The
SVT,
Cobra.
The SVT,
Yeah.
Cobra R.
2002.
the GT.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Ford
The Ford GT. Those have
But, I
left
mean,
the
it's
building.
already,
though.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Those already they have left the station.
But there was a while you could get those for nothing.
GT.
$200,000, $100,000.
75.
The what was your 2000? Oh gosh, the Ford Lightning, the round one.
Oh, yeah.
Good choice.
Yeah,
01.
yeah.
I think that's an 01.
Those are sweet.
Early Raptors. Are those 09 or those 10? Those are 10.
10.
I don't know.
I think
I
those
think
are
those
10.
are 10 and later.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was 10.
The last of the real Ranger.
Sure. Yeah.
Well, on that, I think we'll end it.
Yep. All right. So for the First Dibs podcast from inside Porsche Colorado Springs, I'm Justin. That's John, Brendan, and Lewis. Thank you so much for coming back to join us. Always fun to have.
More Dodge content next week.
Look forward to being off camera next week.
All right. If you're in the area, fuel fed in Boulder from 8 to 10 at Pearl and 8th Streets. We will see you there. So everybody have a fun, safe weekend. Good night.